Topsail Pursuit. We are headed to Brace Built Rifles to take a tour of the facility.
Hey guys, y'all will not want to miss this. We're about to link up with Matt Brace. Check out these Garland, Texas built rifles. Man, custom rifles, guaranteed half-inch MOA. Words can't describe what you're about to see. So check us out. Here we go. Brace Built in 3, 2. Welcome to Brace Built. That's where the dreams come true, huh?
That's right. Somebody's got to do it.
Crazy to think that it all starts right here. One of the best shooting bolt guns made on this planet.
So when we're talking about making our bolt gun, our actual receiver, we start off with a 3-inch piece of 4130 and about a 12-foot piece of stock, cut it down to 11 inches. And then what we do is take it into this lathe, this machine, and we turn it, it comes out as so. So what we do from there, what we do is we send this piece off to a heat treater, which is an extra step. Some of the bolt gun manufacturers don't do that. We happen to do it so that when you have a bolt inside the receiver, you have metal on metal. Having it hardened is, I can say, an extra safety step, if you will, to make sure that everything functions as is. Once we come back from heat treat, we take this piece and we start cutting on it inside the mill, and you'll see it start to take shape like a receiver. One of the biggest differences within our action, we've got a couple, but to give you an example of how it's different and why it's accurate, is the rigidity inside the entire receiver. So for example, when you look at a bigger gun manufacturer, they're gonna cut their receiver out of an extruded piece of steel. It's already extruded, it comes that way. We do not use that. We use this big chunk of steel, all right? So they take this, they'll broach it, and they'll come back and they'll do the machine work on it. It's faster. Nothing wrong with these actions. I'm not saying anything bad about that. It's just that when we build our stuff, we want to make sure it is built to the engineering spec. So when a larger gun manufacturer takes this product, once they complete the machining, they'll then fit a recoil lug at the end of the action, which is a custom fit. So picture a guy with a box of recoil lugs. He's trying to figure out head spacing, so the barrel, between the barrel and the actual receiver. He's got a box of these recoil lugs, and he's matching them. Yes, no, 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 yes, right? So here's one of the big differences for us. You see it in this operation, in that piece we just looked at. Right here, we're cutting in the recoil lug. It's already a part of the receiver. When we finish machining this next step looks like this. So there's your recoil lug. It's already a part of this contiguous piece or this receiver. So from this, you'll notice we'll go ahead and we'll start wiring EDM wire. And what comes out is this. Pretty cool. Our action is the current action is a 3-lug 60-degree throw, so it's a lot shorter. It rides on that rail. Your binding factor is not going to be a factor. Whereas by design, that larger gun maker is going to make that with enough play to a mil spec. You may have trouble reloading that next round or even extracting. We use a different extractor altogether. You can take these, our action, with no lube at -30 and still extract a round. So our extractor is bigger. The camming inside of our 3-lug also enhances that extraction. So if I had to sum it up on the action, perhaps one of the largest factors in reliability and accuracy, it's the starting with the very beginning, cutting in the recoil lug for rigidity and consistency. You could take off a barrel with 80 foot-pounds of torque, put a new one on it, and still hold it 0. So your actual smithing is kind of taken out of it. Same thing holds true with the bolt. Now, the bolt is one piece. It's not multiple pieces. It's one piece cut out of the same, basically a square version of this piece of steel. So when we cut it down, that becomes, or actually this becomes that. So one piece. And that's how we build our receivers. Let's go check out the lowers. Forward blank of an AR-15 lower. So what we'll do is we'll fashion that op 1, op 2, op 3, and then we'll show you how we broach the mag well. We'll go right over here and show you what we're doing. What we're doing in here is we're actually finishing out the trigger pocket, and we're broaching the mag well to the spec. So basically we went from that machine where it spit out on 3-op, the forging, and then we bring it over. And you'll notice on this one right here, with these round corners in the mag well, we'll put it in the final op 4, where it will actually machine or broach the actual size for the mag well. Right? As opposed to doesn't fit. Right? Another product for our PDW pistols, the actual handguard starts off as this big chunk of aluminum, and we'll machine it down. The hand stop built in it. And the same thing holds true with our grip. And Josh here is going to show you the operational setup. We'll start off with that piece of aluminum. We'll go op 1.
Get the dovetail work. Go op 2. Big profile. Op 3. Cut the back off.
And then what comes out is an aluminum grip. So one of the things we're very proud of is the fact that we make these guns, 100% of them right here in Garland, Texas. So we're very proud to be a part of manufacturing in general, but manufacturing in Texas and made in the United States. So we're very, we take a lot of pride in that. So part of that too is when a customer buys something and they have an issue, you bring it back, we fix it. That's a warranty. You just bring it back and we'll take care of it. So we pride ourselves on being able to quickly, remedy any kind of issues, even if it's not, in some cases, not even their gun, meaning it's not our gun. They brought it in, they have an issue with it, whether it be an AR or bolt gun. Our gunsmiths will help the customer out. That's where we think we can differentiate in addition to having quality, so you don't have the breakdown. So for example, the analogy I would use is if you got a car and it needs to be fixed. You want to have the mechanic fix it, or do you want the guy that built it fix it? You want the guy that built it. We do all that right here. So when we talk about making everything here in Garland, everything from out of an extrusion, this handguard, right here, or this center section. And we talked about that recoil lug. Ours doesn't sit in plastic, it sits in aluminum, 70 series aluminum. Again, more rigid, more predictable, more accurate. And finally, we make this folding device for this tactical chassis. All of that right here. So with all that being said, when we set out to build this gun, we wanted to be at sub-half MOA. And we guarantee a sub-half MOA on that gun. So the TAC rifle is just that. It's a TAC driving machine. So 5-shot group at 100, you'll hit all 5, either on 5 or touching 5.
No tricks, no camera magic. Unreal. Quality rifles.
So what Josh is doing right here is he's putting on the handguard, which is a proprietary handguard for our MC7, which is the AR-10 platform. So when in a normal configuration without ammo, our MC7 will come in at 7.3 pounds. 70 series aluminum, a lot of product removed, a lot of material removed to keep that weight at 7 or a little bit above 7. So when you're in the field, and just keep in mind everybody, we're shooters, we're hunters, so we didn't want a big bulky AR platform gun. We wanted something lightweight to ensure consistency and the accuracy, which is shooting under a minute for an AR. The big question is, how do you get your hands on a brace-built weapon? You can go to our website at bracebuilt.com, or you can go on Facebook, Tactical Pursuit, with my buddy Aaron here, and he can hook you up.
Give us a call, we'll take care of you.